Alright, good morning. This is the instructional video for Thursday. Now, Thursday, you are kind of tying everything in together that we have been doing this week. So, today you are going to be doing a compare and contrast of the written version to the performance version. So, the very first one that you guys did on Monday, which was the one that you read, you're going to compare and contrast that to the one that you watched yesterday, which was the performance. You'll be using the graphic organizer. I have it right here. If you want to go ahead, you can print this out. You can just create one in your notebook, which I have gone ahead and done. Very simple, very easy. Or if you would like to create one on Google Docs with putting text boxes and everything into it, that's fine. The emphasis is not necessarily on which one you decide to do, but more or less the information that goes into it, because that will help you with what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So please make sure that you do this with understand and remember that you are comparing and contrasting the written version. So all the notes that you took and the annotating that you did on the written version one is going to come into play when you compare and contrast it to the performance one. The notice and wonder that you did yesterday, that's also going to help you with things that you compared, like that you noticed. Maybe you were noticing how the video performance, there were certain parts that were very similar to the written part, and maybe you were noticing things that were not similar at all. Maybe they changed from the performance version to the written version. So that's why it's very important that you had at least 3 of the notices and 3 of the wonders from your performance version from yesterday. And your summary at the end of this, once you have filled this out, concept 1, concept 2, in the middle you're going to write how are they alike, so the things that make the written and the performance one the same. And then in the 2 boxes you're going to use for, maybe this would be the video, this would be the written one, write how they're different, because there's definitely going to be some differences. Down here, the summary, you're going to kind of tie all the information that you write here down here into 3 to 4, maybe 5 sentences. The question when you are comparing needs to be, how did the performance enhance the poem? So how did the performance version make the poem better for you? Was it the fact that you saw something? Was it the fact that you could put a picture with some of the words, some of the stuff that was going on in the poem? But your question when you were talking or thinking about the comparison part is, how did the performance enhance the poem? You are going to need to submit this, whichever one, if you do the one in your notebook or you print it out, you're just going to snap a picture of it. You're going to need to turn that in. That's going to need to be done by midnight tonight. Okay, again, if you have any questions when you are looking at what you're going to have to do today, please ask them during the Zoom time. Or if you're working on it later and you're not understanding something, please make sure that you either send me an email, write a question in the discussion, or ask for an individual Zoom time during my planning time. If you have any questions, please let me know. Bye.